Hey guys, and welcome to another Factorio workshop. As always, I am joined by Madzuri.
Greetings.
And today we're going over two module builds, both belt-based. The one over here on the left is submitted by Dry411S. We've had another build by him previously. And then this one on the right is submitted by Yoni, and we've also had a build by him previously. So this is another kind of compare and contrast one. Since they both use belts, we figured it would be good to do both at once. And yeah, this one on the left does only speed. The one on the right does speed and productivity. And I'll just let you take over from here, Zuri, in regards to anything you have to say about these.
Sure. About my only complaint with this build over here is that the chests were unlimited.
Yeah.
That, I guess, you may not want to limit them. I mean, eventually you'll need a lot of Speed 3 modules for your eventual Mega Base.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
maybe that was intentional. Maybe this is always going to be resource limited. And you're going to need to build as many as you can anyway.
Yeah, so it may have been intentional.
Yeah, both these builds are perfectly balanced, which is a good thing. This one on the right, though, has what I'm going to call gratuitous loops.
Right.
It doesn't really need them to work 100%.
No, not really. It's kind of like the science lab loops. You don't really need them. But yeah, I mean, it's not really hurting anything necessarily in this particular build. And like you said, these are balanced in regards to the ratios. There's, I think, yeah, sorry. So there's 5 level 1s, or well, 10 level 1s, and then 5 level 2 machines and 2 level 3s. They're a little hard to spot. That's why I paused for a minute. So we have 4 level 1s on the top and bottom, and then 1 here and here across from the level 2, and then 2 level 2s here, here, and here, and then the level 3s here and here, which is, so, the 10-5-2 for that, and then same with this one, but obviously for speed and productivity. And this one is actually tileable.
It came with the caveat that if you tile it, you have to increase the build for each tile.
Yeah, so if we slap one down here, he did say that, yeah, so essentially this tile, he said you would need to upgrade to red belt, and then if you put a third tile, you would need to make it all blue belt. However, well, in this case, you may not need to because we are having a fully compressed belts, but that probably wouldn't be a realistic scenario in a normal game. So that's probably why he would say go to a higher level belt.
I think these were supposed to overlap here instead of a gap.
Yeah, probably. Most likely. Let me restamp it down. Oh, that's a nice mess. Okay, so, oh, yeah, there we go.
Much better, thank you.
Yep, that was my bad. So this would need to be red belt then most likely, and then the third one blue belt. Speaking of which, an interesting thing, this one came as blue belt. It is still blue belt all the way around. It came that way, but it came with blue belt inputs. We've actually changed these to be yellow belt for testing, and it seems like yellow belt input is actually fine for this. So, I don't know. I mean, you could probably then yellow belt the outside as well, since we're only feeding it with a yellow belt to begin with anyway. And it would be fine, I'd imagine. But,
well, maybe red belt because at points in time this eats the whole belt.
yeah, so in a normal factory, red belt would probably be good. But like you can see here that we don't actually need red belt necessarily, but again, that is because we have our little cheaty fully compressed belts. So just a quick note there, and then again, this would tile one last time if you wanted it to, and you would probably be maxed on your belts. But I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. A little bit shorter, but both good builds. The uncapped chests do make me a little nervous, but like you said, that may have been intended because you just want a ton of these anyway. It would chew through your resources, though, so you may have to keep an eye on that.
Also, you can use the same build for all 3 of the modules, not that they changed the recipe for them. And I think a lot of people forgot that or missed it.
Yeah, it was kind of like a shadow, a sneak change. They did. So previously, just very quickly for anyone who didn't know, the speed module ratio was different than the efficiency and productivity back in 0.14, but in 15 they've changed them to all be the same. So if you want like efficiency or something on half of this, you just change the machines and the ratios will stay the same and be perfect. Or heck, even just a quick idea for this, you could do probably like speed the first one, and then the second one could be productivity, and the third one could be efficiency if you want to do something like that. So, just some ideas there. I believe that'll do it. Do you have any last thoughts for these 30?
Nope.
All right, awesome. Blueprints in the description. As always, guys, thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like. We'd love any feedback, as always, down in the comments. And until next time, we will see you later.
Later.